Hook a casual and temperamental envelope bag today. Hollow pattern grass edge texture. Mobile phone lipstick and other small items can be put down. Now using small hairy raffia with 3.5 millimeters crochet. First lock the edge and start the needle. After the starting stitches are completed, 47 lock stitches are crocheted. Back to penultimate lock stitches crochet for in sequence 15 short needles. Crochet for short stitches in the last stitch. Turn to the other side. On the remaining half of the needle, continue crocheting the 45 short stitches in sequence. End of the first row, hook a lock pin in the second row, turn over. The short thing is to crochet 45 short needles in sequence first. 45 stitches end. On each of these 4 needles at the corner, crochet 2 short needles.
But I found God once in a vinyl set. Talk slow when I speak, let the moment stretch. Learn peace ain't found, it's a thing you protect. Yeah, I vibe like water, I change and shift, but the roots still deep.
Continue crocheting the 45 short stitches in sequence. Third row hook, a lock pin. The flipped object is first hooked to 45 short needles in sequence. 45 stitches end. Next stitch, hook a short stitch. Add 1 stitch hook and 2 short stitches to the next stitch. 1 short needle and 1 plus needle as a group. Hook for groups. End of 4 sets and continue to crochet 45 short needles in sequence. After the third row is completed, the fourth row first hooks 45 short needles in sequence. Then crochet 2 short needles. Add 1 stitch hook and 2 short stitches to the next stitch. Add 1 every 2 stitches. Crochet 4 sets. After 4 sets are completed, 45 short needles are crocheted in sequence. The fifth row first hooks 3 lock needles as a long needle. Flip. This row, crochet the back half of each stitch. Hook a long needle on the second stitch. Next stitch, hook a jujube needle. A lock pin. Next, every other stitch, crochet a morning stitch. A total of 22 sets of lock needles are crocheted.
I've been lost in the loops. Got a hoodie and some headphones, walking with troops. Ain't no answers in the feed, just noise and flex.
End of group 22. Empty a real wooden fabric. In the back, a date is crocheted on each of the 14 adjacent trees. Shape needles, a total of 14 jujube needles are crocheted. 14 stitches end. Turn to the other side. Continue to hook a jujube needle every other stitch. A lock pin. A total of 22 sets were hooked. The 22nd jujube needle does not require a hook needle after completion. Crochet a long needle on each of the last 2 stitches. The 6th row first hooks a lock pin. Flip. This row is at each needle level. Crochet a short needle at the gap of the lock needle. A total of 119 short needles were crocheted. 6th row and 7th row hook 3 lock pins. The flipped object is crocheted in the second half of the needle head. Start at the second stitch. Crochet 49 long needles in sequence. 49 stitches end. Add 1 stitch hook and 2 long stitches to the next stitch. Add 1 stitch every 5 stitches in the back. Crochet 3 sets. A total of 21 long needles were crocheted. After 21 long needles are completed, then crochet 50 long needles in sequence. Row 8 hooks a lock pin flip. This row, crochet the first half of each stitch. Crochet 55 short needles in sequence. 1 plus needle, 11 short needles, 1 plus needle, 55 short needles. The 9th row first hooks 3 lock pins. Flip. This row, crochet the back half of each stitch. Hook a long needle on the second stitch. A jujube needle is hooked on the third stitch. A lock pin. Next, every other stitch, crochet a jujube needle, a lock pin. A total of 22 sets were crocheted. After 22 sets are completed, empty wood. Crochet a date on each of the back 2 lugs. Stylus. Crochet 3 dates according to the empty wing needle at the back. The pattern of the needle. 7 sets of crochet. After group 7 is completed, empty a wooden cloth. Crochet a morning needle into each of these 2 stitches. After the 2 early needles are completed, continue to crochet 1 morning according to every other stitch. Pattern of the needle. Crochet 22 early type needles. 20th. The 2 jujube needles are done without the need for a hook needle. Crochet a long needle on each of the last 2 stitches. Row 10 hook a lock pin flip. This row is at each needle level. Crochet a short needle at the gap of the lock pin. A total of 141 short needles were crocheted. Row 11 crochet 8 short needles in sequence first. Crochet another 8 medium and long needles. 9 long needles. Remaining needles, just crochet according to the number of stitches given on the screen. Row 12 hook a lock pin. Flip. This row is crocheted in the first half of the stitch. Crochet 62 short needles at a time. 1 plus needle and 18 short needles. 1 plus needle 62 short needles. 12 rows and hook a lock pin. 32 short needles crocheted around the envelope. After the main body is hooked, find the position of the 9 long needles on the side. Restart on the 4th long needle. Hook the line. Hook a lock pin. Crochet 3 short needles in sequence.
Yeah, I vibe like water, I change and shift, but the roots still deep like my grandma's grits. City move fast, but I drift like smoke. Let the rhythm in my chest be the way I cope. Wrote a song for the days that feel soft and broke.
The number of needles from row to row 19 remains unchanged. Crochet 3 short needles in each row. So here I've done 2 webbing. The webbing on this side is sewn. Suture 19 stitches on each side. Put a marker or buckle on the 19th pin first. Then 1 needle can be sutured corresponding to 1 needle. After the lateral suture is completed, next crochet the lace of the mouthpiece. Restart at the first entry. Hook the line. Crochet 3 lead needles in sequence. 3 locking pins. Hook a lead needle in the same position. The back is crocheted according to this rule. Crochet all the way to the other side of the bag. Lace. After completion, hook a circle of lead needle around the bag body. Finally, a magnetic section port is sewn on. We crochet a shrimp braid for the rope. The video for this issue is here. See you next time!